Hello, I'm DJ. I'm here to show you a couple of the better ways that I've found for helping with gassing a gassy baby for, either for burping or helping get the gas out of the tummy to help him go potty. Having recently fed, this is the perfect time for us to do it, because you'll start to hear that he is a little bit on the fussy side right now. This is little Rory, by the way. 3 weeks old yesterday. So start off with a couple of the ways that I found work the best. First, we're just going to do just a basic kind of fold up of the legs. Making sure you have them crossed so that you can get the best coverage on the actual stomach. But just pick up. Works great on a bed, flat surface. If you've got long legs like me, it also works good on a lap. But just pick up, try to get them as high as you can safely, so that way you get a good squunch in the stomach. Sometimes nose or chin is a good place to work towards. And just kind of push down lightly and roll it back towards you till you can pull it out. And just keep repeating that for a while. Sometimes you'll be lucky and blessed with a little tube coming out the bottom. It's one of the first things I usually start with, especially while he's laying down in bed afterwards. Like I said, just a simple, make sure it's crossed, and then sometimes you have to, if you got a lap, make sure you're not letting him go. But you'll start to see them grunt, groan, and sometimes they might turn red, but that's because their gas is getting ready to come
Show
out.
them sideways how far you can go.
So, another direction, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. It's like crossing legs. Easier to do when you're behind, but lift them up so that the butt comes up off the ground and just kind of roll it out. And you'll find that a lot of times, as soon as you get to this point, as soon as that squunch happens, that's where the gas will start to come out. And as you see, he's saying, okay, I definitely have something in there. Alright, so that's one way that works well for me. Another similar approach to that I like to do, sideways on the lap, just have him sit, I will have my legs open just a little bit so that the butt is right there. Get a good hold, cross on the feet. Make sure you got good head support. Put your hands here to prevent the head from falling forward, and also behind from lolling back too far. And then just kind of bend them as far forward as you feel is safe. This is usually about the angle that I get to right there. And then just kind of keep going back and forth like that. And a lot of times, same thing, as soon as you get them in the forward motion, that's where the gas will come out, either up or down, depending on where the gas bubble is at. A couple variations to this. One that we like to do, it's kind of like an around the world, where you go forward, out, back, and then kind of keep going in. So you're just going around and around the world. And you can go both directions, because gas doesn't go one direction, gas goes every direction. So you can kind of go the other way as well. I find that works pretty well too. If you know the baby needs to be burped, same position. Another one that I like to do is just give good head support here, and just give some pats on the back, just so that you can get that gas up. And sometimes if he's on your lap, you can also give a good bounce as well. And sometimes you get a good burp out of him this way. And we just had a delivery from James of some flowers for Mommy. Hi, James. Alright. So we got that. Alright, other things that we have.
Sausage roll.
This is one that is also yet another lap, which you don't want to have arms on the seat that you're in. Kind of a sausage roll. So basically what you'll do is carefully get your baby spread out on their stomach, and you want to keep arms up so you can keep this area open. And you'll also want to make sure that you're going to have good head support, either with your leg or like I do with a hand. I like to keep my legs together for this. It just gives me a little bit more comfort. And then basically just like you're rolling, rolling something flat, you're just kind of going back and forth. And sometimes you can add a small leg bounce to get the hopeful desired effect. And then a couple good pats as well. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And And some people have exercise balls that they're going to work with, so the bouncing motions on the exercise balls are also very good. Holding, do that same fold up, so that you've got the legs up as high as you can towards them. And just bouncing on a ball will also help, especially with the burp gases. So I just do this. You know, of course, you sometimes want to make sure you got a good hold so their head is more upright instead of kind of sideways like his was. But if it's more upright, that helps gives a better point for the gas to come out.
And you can pump it while watching television.
And this can be done, you know, and sometimes you get results like that. This can be done watching TV on a ball. This can be done, you know, any point in time, even on a bed. You know, if you got a low enough bed that gives a good bounce, you know, point where you have some solid, you know, feet room. Just up and down, just like this. Is also very good. Also for the burping, you know, you've got your good old standby of over the shoulder. With that, for me, I don't just let them fly. I try to make sure to also keep the legs tucked up in a bit. And I'll have my secondary arm propping up like this. So that helps with keeping the good pressure on the stomach to make sure that the gas has a way to go. And you got, you know, just like you would normally, just a good pat on the back. Some people recommend either the palm, you know, because it's a good solid place. I use the fingers because it's, you know, just more comfortable for me. And then outside of that too, there's also, we'll go back to the lay down position. I'll put them sideways so you can see. And the stomach massage. You know, sometimes you'll find that they're really solid stomachs. So sometimes, you know where, you know, the direction everything has to go is usually by the time it's done is going up through here. So just kind of do a quick roll with your fingers to your palm, or if you're the other way, palm to fingers, to go from their right side to their left side to help that gas move in the proper direction.
I thought it was left.
Going from their right side to their left side.
Oh.
And that's, I think, it for my techniques that I find work. As you can hear, one of them actually did work for me.
Oh, what about the bicycle legs?
Yeah, there's also, okay, I did forget about this one too. A variation to this one, laying on their back. You can also do a bicycle one, so just one side to the other side. Keeping in mind you're doing the same push up while one is down, even and up. So this is going to help move everything around in the inside here.
Okay. Great job, Daddy.
And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Aaron or myself, and we will gladly answer.
Good job, Bubs.